This has been a conversation piece since June, frankly, in terms of what in-seat instruction looks like. We were initially planning on being in seat um, until about mid-July, when the tables kind of turned and the COVID data was not going in the direction to really support in-seat. And so us, as well as a lot of our neighboring districts, decided to go remote. But certainly prior to that decision, we were in the beginning stages of working toward an in-seat model. And that continues. We continue to refine our plans for what in-seat looks like. We have folks across the district that are actively involved in that conversation. So when that time comes around, we will be enacting on those plans. That we are looking to have a gradual phase in, as I mentioned earlier, of getting into a sort of a hybrid where we're introducing students back to school. It's not going to be like flicking a light switch where, all of a sudden, it's Monday morning and everybody's back and we're trying to operate as normal, like pre-COVID. It's going to be more of a gradual hybrid for a couple of weeks to get us to that point where we're instructing students on proper social distancing, on mask wearing, on what all the protocols in terms of how we walk the hallways, directionality in the hallways. So there's time that we're going to be spending with students incrementally in coming in over I'll call it a transition period that will span a couple of weeks before we're back in with a full student body again. And I do suspect that we'll be phasing in the different levels of school, so elementary, perhaps middle, and high school differently, so that we'll be prioritizing elementary first and then moving into high school. And high school could potentially be toward January as we move on that continuum.